Good evening, mate.
Good.
I just played a game of chess against Sarthak
You're not chess lover.
1711. I'm not chess lover, I'm mid lover. And also, I like Vegemite. So Sarthak 1711 has a higher rating than me. And it's been a fantastic game so far. Let's just flip the board because I like it. Okay, I started with f4
Yum, yum.
and then knight f6. Oh, by the way, let's go back and then look at the summary. So, Albert Agung here did one inaccurate move and two mistakes, whereas Sarthak did one inaccuracy, two mistakes, and three blunders. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and I'm 1-0. It's pretty cute. Anyway, knight f6, b3. The idea of b3 is actually to fianchetto the bishop, and then to be able to control the dark square diagonal, because if I am able to uh, control all the dark squares, it's gonna be fantastic for me. And the idea is actually to sort of make the opponent's dark square bishop to be obsolete. So d5 was moved by black. Bishop b2, c5, e3, a6, and a6 is actually to prevent in case my light square bishop to go to, for example, b5, but that's not my idea of attack. My idea is actually c4, d4. Now e takes d4, c takes d4, bishop d3. The idea of bishop d3 here is actually to stop the pawn at d4 to go to d3, because if it keeps marching forward, it's going to be very, very dangerous for my defense. Knight goes to c6, knight f3, trying to attack the pawn, and d4, as well as enabling myself to castle kingside. Bishop g4, castle kingside, h6, knight a3, bishop takes f3, and then queen takes f3. Now it seems that's better for white. I mean, we have all the same material balance, and probably just 1 pawn or 2 pawn up or down, and actually it doesn't really matter. So e5 was moved there, and it's actually a blunder. Can you believe it? e5 is actually not recommended by the engine, because after f takes e5, it's gonna be a dangerous attack, unleash to black. Remember that black's king is still in the middle of the game and in the middle of the board, and it hasn't castled at all. So actually knight cannot really take e5 there, because this will be answered by rook goes to e1, whichever rook it is. It's actually a mistake here. If I move my rook at f goes to e1, it should be the other rook, so it's more lethal. Bishop d7 is actually not strong enough. I simply move my bishop to take d4, and then after bishop takes a3, that bishop is actually isolated at the edge of the board, or at the side of the board. It is out of the game. Bishop takes e5 there, and then knight takes e5 is another blunder. Rook takes e5 check, and this has to be answered by the king, or probably a block of the using the bishop, something like that. So king goes to f8 there, Rook f1 is actually battering up the rook and the queen to attack f7's pawn. f6 was moved, actually giving an opportunity for bishop goes to g6, and then queen d4 is actually can be blocked by rook e3, but after queen takes d2, which is a big blunder, I move my rook to d1, and it's actually a mate in 6 move by both sides. So like it's a mate in 3 basically. So what happened here? Queen goes to b4, and this is answered by queen d5, and it's all over basically. The imminent threat is actually queen goes to f7 checkmate. And what is black doing to answer this threat? It's almost like all the rooks is still in the first rank, not developed at all. Bishop is actually at a3, it's out of the game, where white pieces are coordinating very well to deliver a fantastic checkmate attack. And from here actually sarthak 1711 was resigning, I think. Let's just have a look at the conversation. Nah, it's not there anymore. But yeah, that's the end of the game. It's pretty fantastic because we sort of have the same amount of material, but at the end of the day, whoever focus their attack more to the kings, opponent's kings, gonna be winning. I was trying my British accent, which sounds so terrible, but it's pretty okay. And so if actually there is a continuation here, it would be probably queen goes to e7, preventing any checkmate, but this can be easily addressed by, for example, rook takes, and it's gonna be all over. Maybe bishop takes here, and just queen takes, or probably something better, such as, that's not the best move actually. Yeah, that's the only move. The rook takes, maybe bishop goes here, and king moves, of course, and pawn moves, and then that's all. Checkmate. So it's all over. Thank you so much for watching, and I enjoy playing with you, sarthak1711. It's been a fantastic game, and I'll see you later. Oh, it's not finished yet.